Welcome to the final set of the Nomadic Clash. We have here your grand finalists, MarineLord and RecoN. This is a best of 5. And the first game is going to be MarineLord on the Mongols, dropping down his town center immediately here. RecoN going to be playing as the Roos, putting his town center here in the corner, right up against this massive cliff. Pretty nice spawn though. You got 2 gold veins. You got a nice position here on the deer as well. But this is something we've been seeing a lot recently. Well, we've only been doing this 2 days, the 1 versus 1 nomad Megarandom. But putting yourself in a corner is never a good idea, and RecoN's done exactly that. He's put himself in a corner, and we can see MarineLord here. Look how much more of the map he has. He has access to all of this map around here, while RecoN is just stuck in this little corner. So hopefully this doesn't affect him too much, but we'll have to see. No water on this map also, which is nice to see. Nice to see a little break from water here and there. So all of these maps for the finals have been seeded, and that's to stop crazy spawns where you just have one deep sea pond in the corner and one person gets it and then wins. So yeah, we don't have anything like that for the finals. But RecoN here going to be moving out onto the wood now. I wonder what he's going to be chopping for. He spent 100 wood somewhere. Okay, so it's going for a hunting cabin in between these 2 wood lines. I like it a lot. Needs to be careful if he wants to... Almost losing his villager right there. MarineLord moving out onto this deer patch. And MarineLord going for an early boar. Interesting to see. Needs to be careful not to lose his scout. Very nice there by MarineLord, picking up this boar. But this is a very nice hunting cabin spot for RecoN. That should bring him in a lot of gold. But it's also going to mean his bounty is more important than it would be normally. Because this hunting cabin, only 31 gold a minute at the moment, but that's because he's on tier 1. So if he finds these other 2 deer patches as well, he might be able to get to tier 2. And if he's on tier 2, I think he'll be bringing in quite a lot of gold. And MarineLord does spot out this hunting cabin. But again, RecoN's just very constricted in this small spot back here. MarineLord's chopping quite a bit of wood as well. Going to be interesting to see if he looks to go for a Dark Age barracks. For the time being, RecoN's just exploring the map with this 1 scout. Only going with the 1 scout, which is quite interesting to see. Thought maybe as a Roos player, you'd want to make 2 scouts. Khan does arise for MarineLord now. Going to be on 2 scouts now, which is a nice bonus up against the Roos. We see RecoN's trying to find as much bounty as he can. Hasn't spotted out this deer patch, and MarineLord's about to run right into it. So at the moment, he's denied out 2 deer patches. He might even find the 3rd. Or the 4th. Because RecoN's already taken one of his own. And now we have a wooden fortress coming down from RecoN. 3 villagers on that wooden fortress there. Going to be denying the gold from MarineLord. MarineLord shouldn't have too much of an issue finding gold. He's got one over here. But who would have thought this? The tower rusher is going to be RecoN. And now villagers hop inside the wooden fortress. MarineLord's going to be pushed off this gold. Going to be losing a villager as well in the process. Absolutely huge right there for RecoN. MarineLord's probably going to have to relocate onto this gold over here. Probably his best option. I think, yeah, that is what he's going to be doing. And luckily for the Mongol, they can just pack up their gear and move it. So no wood loss there. But unfortunately, the villager going down is pretty huge. And at the same point, wooden fortress has been constructed for RecoN. Means he doesn't have to build one a little bit later on. He can just... you know, he gets that nice wood bonus and RecoN. Who would have thought this? Look at this. A Kremlin coming down. Oh, yes. RecoN. Kremlin, let's go. And I don't think MarineLord knows about this. Let's take a look at his perspective. He does. I think he sees the box, maybe? I don't think he does. RecoN. Oh, yes. He's giving us the content right now, boys. RecoN coming in with the Kremlin, 9 villagers on that landmark, and he's placing them next to these wood lines as well, which means he doesn't have to invest into wooden fortress for when he decides to go onto wood. I mean, usually when we see the Mongols, they're the ones tower rushing, but RecoN's like, no, 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 I'm the one rushing you now. And we do see MarineLord is aging up now with the silver tree. 4 villagers on that landmark, as well as a stable here. And MarineLord spots out the Kremlin. He's having to run back with these villagers. He's denying all the gold away from MarineLord right now. His closest next gold is probably this one over here. That's going to be quite a way away. But there it is. Kremlin is now up. We do see MarineLord's going to have to relocate once again. Double production of horsemen are out. Probably wants to look to harass some of these villagers over here. Silver tree still under construction. We do have a trading post up here. I think this is the only one on the map. Oh no, we have another one over here as well. So maybe MarineLord could get us some pretty decent trade. We're going to have to see though. So Kremlin acts exactly the same as a wooden fortress. Except it has... all of the upgrades already already researched, so all of these 3, which is pretty neat, and it's also a much bigger landmark. RecoN going to be moving out here as well with 2 villagers, going to be actually walling up this large stone mine. Interesting to see. I guess he wants to deny away the Uvu positioning. We see there RecoN actually losing a villager. Definitely unfortunate for him. Going to be returning this villager back to work over here. Barracks comes down for him. Hardened upgrade coming in with it. But so far, RecoN's playing this really, really well. And it really showing off his skills that he's acquired from AoE 2 and AoEM. So for those that don't know, not AoEM, AOM. RecoN played AoE 2 and AOM. God, I'm struggling to say AOM. But he played a lot of Nomad in those 2 games. And apparently he was really, really good. So you can tell why he's so strong, and he's made it to the finals. And now he's up against MarineLord, and he's doing stuff like this. The Kremlin, like... And it's actually working out for him. We see horsemen here trying to burn down this this palisade wall. Or fortified palisade wall. Khan going to be focusing down the villager there. He's trying to burn through his best. We just see the walls going up. Needs to quick wall this wall, though. Needs to be quick. Spearman is here, though. And the Kremlin with its arrow slits. RecoN also has to build a market. Quite early on. Not really what you want to see, but... not the worst. Archery range going to be dropped down with this. And now we've got trade going on. That is some efficient trade right there. Look at that. 18 gold per trip and 1 food. Wow, what a trade by MarineLord right here. That is going to take a long time to make any profit from this. I mean, sure they're cheaper from the silver tree, but that's still going to take a long time. And RecoN, by the looks of it, looking to go pretty heavy into H2 here. But we'll have to find out. Spearman still chasing around the scouts here. He's trying to break through onto this fortified palisade wall. And it looks like he's going to achieve it. Archers coming out from MarineLord now as well. And it looks like MarineLord decided against trading from this traded post now. Going to try something different. Going to try going around this way instead. For some reason, I don't think this is going to change much. But maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe he's... Okay. Oh, okay. This is more like it. This is more like it. MarineLord setting up a market on the right-hand side of the map here. Let's see how much these will bring back. Because I'm sure it'll be quite a lot. But MarineLord still massing up horsemen and archers at this point in time. RecoN going for the archer spearman approach instead. RecoN does have access to early knights if he wanted to. And there we go. They start. That is definitely more like it. 115 gold, 11 food, and 11 wood. That's a pretty nice trade. And we're going to have to see if RecoN looks to try and do something about this. But at the moment, MarineLord's doing a good job just sort of keeping his eyes everywhere. Be nice for an outpost here by MarineLord as well, just to see if RecoN looks to move over. Villager going to be going down there for RecoN. Hasn't reacted yet. Not paying attention over here. RecoN not paying attention. What's that? He doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. Going to be losing so many villagers. 3 villagers going down. 4 villagers going down. Absolutely huge right there. The Khan does go down though. We see that once these traders come back, MarineLord's going to be in a very, very nice position. That's going to be 600 gold right there. Definitely unfortunate for RecoN. We see more and more traders. Somehow it's gone up to 20 gold per trip now. Not exactly sure how that's happened, but... RecoN looking to just mass up a little bit. Dropping down to blacksmith now as well. But this trade is going to be problematic for him. Look at that gold income right there from MarineLord. Now, I will actually flip around the UI for you guys, so it's a little bit easier. I do apologize for doing that so late. But again, RecoN's going to get harassed over here. Going to be losing another villager, I think. 2 villagers. Ooh, that is... that's not looking good for RecoN. We can see how far behind economically he is. Not looking too good for him at all, especially with this trade going on as well. MarineLord playing it so well with the trade. We've got more and more on the way as well. 126 per trade. RecoN's falling behind in villagers as well. And again, this is the consequence of being in the corner. If you weren't in the corner like this, you would be able to focus down. You know, you'd have map control and you would be able to know what your opponent's doing, and you'd be able to focus down the trade. And now MarineLord's going to be taking out this fortified outpost. RecoN looking to go for a bit of a castle age now. But MarineLord's not going to be too far behind him. And he's got the mass right now, especially when all of this gold income comes back as well. Going to be repairing up this outpost for the time being. The Khan arises once again. MarineLord looking to put the pressure back onto RecoN. RecoN's not going to be far away from aging up now. Now actually going for a wall here. Interesting to see. It's a heavy investment right there, but we're going to have to see what he decides to age up with. Honestly, if you can somehow get some villagers here, going for a high trade house could be pretty good. Like here, maybe? Yeah, probably here, but we're going to have to see what he decides to go with. Definitely an interesting choice by this wall. Also drops down a blacksmith, but no upgrades quite yet. Maybe he's looking to do the... Maybe he's looking to go into some men-at-arms, possibly. But high trade... Oh, this isn't a great spot. High trade house as well as step redoubt coming down at the same time. This isn't going to be making a lot at all. And I don't think RecoN got a lot of bounty. MarineLord did a good job against that. I don't see this high trade house bringing in a lot of gold. Honestly, it probably reaches to like here. So we'll have to see. It might surprise me, but we'll see. But MarineLord looking to put more pressure on here. Able to take out a couple spearmen. And now he's going to take out this wooden fortress. Uvu's now depleted for MarineLord. Why RecoN walled this off earlier on. Wooden high trade house is going to be going up now though. And yeah, that's one relic. That is one relic right there. Yeah, that's not the best landmark there. I mean, you know, sometimes we see this landmark and it's got like 300 gold a minute. That's a painful one right there. Not looking too good for RecoN here, and we just see the trade just expanding more and more for MarineLord. RecoN just has no clue. He has no clue about it. And we just see MarineLord score so far ahead now. Kremlin gonna get taken down now by this ram. Nothing else here to defend it. RecoN's up in the next stage, but what's he gonna do with it? He's got a siege workshop down. Not made anything from it yet. Seems like he's gone to the castle age with a landmark that gives him one relic and hasn't done anything with that so far apart from a siege workshop where he's got a mangonel. But MarineLord's already in the castle age as well, looking to pick up relics. He's got the step redoubter down, not actually mining any gold though. He has no need to with the trade he's got going at the moment. He's got upgrades as well coming through shortly, I'd expect. Crossbows coming out. Yeah, there we go. Veterans, the upgraded archers are already here. Kremlin gonna get taken out as well. And we see here the scout looking in this forest. I think MarineLord might have thought that this could be where the high trade house is, because this would be an epic spot. Honestly, I'd be really curious to know how much gold a minute you get from this. But MarineLord is on a little bit of gold over here, so he could be using the separate out for that, but not too bad. Only 3 villages over here. But look at that gold income right there. Just so much gold. So much gold coming in right now. And MarineLord can just afford to sit here. He's grabbing a Springald as well. And this Springald is going to deal with the siege that RecoN has. 1 mangonel and 1 Springald for him. If we have a second Springald coming out, it's going to be a traction trebuchet. So even if they trade equally, RecoN will still have the mangonel. So MarineLord does need a second Springald. Going to be moving forward with that Springald now. Going to try and target down this one. Ooh, neither of them get the shot off. Neither of them get the shot off. But that trebuchet is going to be targeting down the Kremlin now. It's going to be going down to that ram. And neither player not really making many moves. And MarineLord, he's fine with that. He's got the trade going on. He is absolutely fine with this going on. He's just massing up siege. Kremlin goes down as well. 2 landmarks remaining for RecoN. Obviously the town center and the high trade house. Nice thing for RecoN though is he does get the deer from this landmark. So that's a nice food source. He's struggling a little bit on food, it seems. But MarineLord's just massing up Springalds. Just the amount of income he gets from this trade is just absolutely crazy. No more siege coming through from RecoN. Going to be sticking with just the... He's got 3 Springalds there, to be fair. 3 Springalds is pretty good. Same amount as MarineLord. So it's really going to come down to the Springald micro. Going to be starting to take out more production here as well. MarineLord can also take the sacred sites. 3 sacred sites. He already has 1. Looks like he's going to be securing up this one as well. Traction trebuchet. Going to take down that hunting cabin. Let me just see how far ahead MarineLord is. I mean, have a look at the eco count, the military count, the resources. I think this may be a good game here. Unfortunate for RecoN, and I really feel like it's his positioning. Placing your town center in a corner is something you never want to do. You really do want to be taking a spot near the middle. But 5 Springalds out for RecoN. We see MarineLord is making more. Going to be taking out the villagers there, constructing the outposts. 5 Springalds here so far for MarineLord. It's just going to be a Springald war here. Are we back pre-season 1 here with Springalds? Six HP away from being completed. Shaman coming in here as well. Sacred Site victory has started. Outposts are up here, getting their Springald emplacements as well. It's going to be very, very tricky for RecoN to stop that. And now we see MarineLord wants to break through the top here. He could just go for the main base. 7 Springalds out for RecoN. Only the 5 still for MarineLord. So RecoN, in theory, should win, but it really does come down to the micro. But this is the thing. MarineLord, he has knights, he has horsemen. If he can take out some of these Springalds, it doesn't matter if he's got less. Archers moving in as well. Mangonel shooting at the horsemen. Not what they want to be shooting at. These guys need to be shooting the archers. Villagers going down here as well. And there it is. GG's going to get called. RecoN taps out. MarineLord going to be taking the first game in the grand finals. Welcome to game number 2 of the grand final of the Nomadic Clash. This is a best of 5. MarineLord is a 1-up. And then we see here, MarineLord starts off with 2 stuck villagers. One stuck over here in the forest, and the other one stuck over here on the mountain. But doesn't actually call a restart. He has the option to right now, but chooses not to, which is very interesting to see. But we see he's moving over here, going to be sticking his town center right here. Really nice position. He's got 2 wood lines, he's got stone and a huge gold. RecoN on the other front, going to be playing as the Mongols. And here he's got a nice gold mine, he's got some berries, got some nice wood line. He's got a big stone mine over here for his Uvu as well. And quite a lot of fish. 2 very big rivers. Or it's more 1 river, but just two bits of it. So this is going to be an interesting one with this in play. Obviously, there's this crossing here. I think this is going to be the main one where players can move up here and then here. But yeah, I feel like this could be a lot of walling here. But RecoN going to be going for a dock here. 2 villagers constructing that. MarineLord on the other front. Not going to be going for any dock. And now, interestingly to see, RecoN has 2 stuck... Oh, wait, he doesn't. He has 1 stuck villager here. And this one's kind of stuck, but he can build a girder, so he's alright. He's going to chop that one through. So I guess it's not that unbalanced, because MarineLord has 2 stuck villagers, and it looks like he's going to get... Ooh. Well, he almost got this one out. Almost got that one out. But he's going to build a lumber camp up here, which is, yeah, so he can chop himself out. So I guess this is why he didn't restart, because he can technically build a lumber camp here. So that's why he didn't call the restart. To be fair, probably would have allowed it, but I like how he follows by the rules. Oh, so close to getting this one out as well. So I think both people are going to be just 1 villager down here. These 2. So, you know, pretty even start though. It's pretty even start, because RecoN's had to invest 100 wood into a gur here. MarineLord had to invest 50 wood into a lumber camp here. So, if anything, RecoN's at the disadvantage here. But MarineLord running his town center out here onto the fish. He's got a dock down as well. This dock looks very high up. Standing tall and proud right there. RecoN, first fishing ship in the queue. 6 villagers onward for MarineLord. 3 on the shoreline fish as well. But not a lot going on at the moment. I wonder if we'll see any sort of tower rush coming through from RecoN. Because he's got quite a few villagers on the wood here. Got a couple on the... Well, just the one on the berries. A couple more on the shoreline fish over here as well. Maybe we see a second dock coming up from MarineLord. Obviously playing the Abbasid dynasty. Cheaper docks is always nice to see. And I think that might be what this village is heading out for. Gonna have to find out though. It's got to be right. Got to be down here somewhere maybe. There it is. Second dock coming up now. RecoN on the other front. Sending a villager out over here. Second dock possibly for him as well. Wouldn't surprise me. It's actually going to be for an Uvu here. Interesting. Now, are we going to be seeing a barracks? I mean, every single Mongol game we've seen so far, they open up with a barracks and then they try and do some towerage, which could be problematic for MarineLord. But obviously, Abbasid dynasty, they can just keep on building docks, so they can go further and further down the river with docks. It's cheaper to build a dock than it is to build an outpost. So we'll have to find out what MarineLord looks to do. If he looks to build an outpost here, possibly. Because obviously you don't want to get pushed too far down the river. But RecoN constructing that barracks there, it is going to be that tower rush. This could be pretty huge for him. I mean, getting up an outpost. Ooh, right. Actually, that looks like you can't build there. So, I mean, probably this side of the river would be nice. But this side of the river also works. So, we'll have to see. We see Khan moving up here for RecoN. Poor old MarineLord's villager is still stuck over here. He manages to get down a lumber camp over here as well. So, I mean, he's getting all of his villagers to work. RecoN might actually be able to do the same here as well. Finally doing something with this one. So if you can put, I mean, it's an expensive investment. 100 wood for a gur here is something you don't want to be doing, really. But it looks like he might be trying for it. He needs to, yeah, chops down that tree now. Does he do it? I think there's still a tree there. Right, I'm getting a little bit distracted as we do have an outpost coming up here for RecoN. Pretty good positioning here. Going to be very hard for MarineLord to stop this. Obviously, you'd have to pull villagers all the way around there. So 2 villagers getting pulled, as well as only the singular spearman for the time being. Double production coming in after this as well. He's trying to find the tree. There's a tree there, isn't it? Is it this one? Oh. What did I just witness? What did I just witness? RecoN killing the Vil right there in front of my face. Wow. But he's going to get up this tower. 2 villagers there, bringing more spearmen with him. Possibly didn't need the spearmen. Maybe only needed a couple of them, but I guess he wants to push out eventually over here. Our MarineLord's going very heavy with the water play right now. At the same point, RecoN is also making quite a few as well. Only on the 1 dock though, so MarineLord will be ahead. Just depends how much value he can find with this outpost. Economic win coming through for MarineLord now. And I can flip the interface for you. Let me just change the score real quick so it matches the right side. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit easier for you guys. Second outpost coming down here as well. Really, really good spot for RecoN here. For MarineLord to come over here to kill the outpost, he has to go all the way around here. And that's going to take a long time for him. He has to go all the way around here and then over here. No crossing over here from MarineLord might hurt him because RecoN could just keep on expanding with these villagers. And with that, RecoN's going to be going up with the silver tree. We do have a market over here. I think that's the only one. There's another one here, but that's not going to be any use for RecoN. So, I probably wouldn't want to go into too much trade. I mean, maybe if you put your silver tree in this corner. Khan sits inside of that outpost right there. Second outpost about to be completed. Third dock coming up now for MarineLord. Wheelbarrow also coming in for him. I think RecoN... I think this girl was a bit of a mistake for RecoN, to be honest. He could have pushed this off. He could have got so much... he could have done this a lot sooner. But he still seems to be doing pretty well at the moment with what he's got. These 2 villagers going to be going for another outpost. MarineLord trying to pull the ball. Trying to pull his own mum on these villagers. Not going to be working, though. RecoN going to be going for a second or third outpost now. And this could be very problematic for MarineLord. And we can see he's just getting slowly pushed further and further down this river. 2 spearmen here as well. RecoN not over-investing in those spearmen. He doesn't need them. There's no threat from MarineLord's villagers. Hardened upgrade coming in as well. Stable drops as well. Bagler is out. Going to be targeting down the villagers. They're 2 shot. Is he going to commit to it? No, he's not. He's going to pull it back. He might have been able to have got that up, though. But at what cost? At what cost? So he needs to cancel this outpost, though. Going to be going down to this Bagler if he's... doesn't cancel. It's going to be 100 wood down the drain. Light junk here as well for RecoN. Building a dock right next to MarineLord's base as well. Definitely an interesting move. MarineLord does have an archery range down, producing archers out of it. Outpost. Going to be going down. Light junk. Looking to push in. That Bagler's on very low HP. I think the light junk has enough power to deal with the Bagler there. Only needs a couple shots, but it's going to get slowly healed up around this dock. Khan finally found this villager. from MarineLord. Demo ship coming out though, gonna try and blow up the bagler. Needs to blow up. Nice. Able to take out that bagler. Light junk. Taking shots. Able to push these fishing ships back even more. Another outpost. What's this? Number 3 now? Well, number 4 technically is one of them did go down. We do have naval arrow slits through on this first dock though. Explosive junk not going to be going down. And now the demo ship going to be able to take out a load of ships here. MarineLord doing a very good job though, just body blocking as much as he can. And bagler pops out right here, but RecoN deciding to go for the ships instead. Oh, was that a light junk? I think I'm getting a bit confused here because it looked like it was on fire. Light junk going to be going down there. The outpost is up. Bagler needs to be careful. And now MarineLord's stuck right up against this corner. Still only the one dock from RecoN for the fishing economy. Demo ship now coming in. This is definitely a demo ship. Unfortunately, doesn't get any shots off. Dow does come out for MarineLord. 3 villagers now here for RecoN. Going to be going for another dock. But Dow is out for MarineLord, so unfortunately it's not going to be going up. Could possibly go for another outpost, possibly here. And try and get arrow slits in. But this archer mass looking pretty decent for MarineLord. Going to be able to push back these horsemen and spearmen for the time being. MarineLord's also got a ram here. He wants to take out these docks. He's going to have to go a long way around, though. It's going to take a long, long time. Because he has to move all the way up here as well. We're going to be taking out this outpost first. Dock did get up for RecoN. Going to be getting naval arrow slits in this dock. Really, really smart move. And MarineLord's going to be pushed right into this corner. I think that's the, here's going to be the only place he's safe with his fishing ships. Demo ship as well going off over here. Or trying to get off over here. And we see horsemen going to be chasing down this ram. Archers only sit inside of this. No spearmen down for MarineLord. He's still only on double. There we go. Finally, a barracks down. 3 archery rangers, though. With a camel archer as well. And there we see ram goes down. Light junk here as well to help out against these archers. Horsemen going to be focusing down. Three villagers going to be constructing this outpost here. And there we can see the naval arrows. This is doing so much damage along with the outpost. Demolition ship coming in as well. Going to be not finding a lot down there. But MarineLord's just in so much trouble right now when it comes to this fishing economy. He's found a safe position now that outpost has been taken out. But RecoN's slowly making his way back up. Light junk looking very much like a demo ship right now. Making its way over. Trying to stop MarineLord docking up here. We just see the amount of damage archers actually do to these light junks is pretty crazy. Step out being constructed for RecoN. And the dock is under a little bit of struggle now for RecoN. I mean, RecoN may have done a lot of damage onto MarineLord, but he doesn't have a lot of fishing eco himself. So this could be a little bit of an issue for him. Demo ship is coming through, though. He's trying to escape with these fishing ships, but they're going to get targeted down by MarineLord's ships here. Step out now complete. Might want to pack up this barracks and move it a little bit to the side so this can fit in nicely. But another ram coming down for MarineLord. You can see there, RecoN losing all of his fishing economy. Does get up a nice demo there, killing quite a few of the spearmen. Transport ship as well for RecoN here. Needs to actually, if he wants to do anything with it, he needs to take him out. Light junk here as well, focusing down the spearmen. Doesn't really want to lose this, but not the end of the world if he does. There we go. Horseman and Khan out as well. MarineLord still looking pretty good when it comes to the economic count. And he's cleaning up quite a lot over here. Gonna leave the battering ram to the Uvu. It's actually going to be targeting over here to the silver tree though. RecoN not done any trading with this landmark so far. I mean, definitely not the best trade route to this trading post. Maybe if there was a crossing here, possibly that could be a good idea. And this dock is going to get taken out from MarineLord. He's still got a decent fishing economy here. But RecoN's done a very good job so far, just slowly shutting it down. We see Step Redoubt being constructed over here as well. MarineLord's land army looking very, very decent right now. And we can see he's pushing into the base here. RecoN has some men-at-arms out. Men-at-arms are going to be doing pretty well here. 3 camel archers though. Camel archers do very, very well up against these men-at-arms. Naval arrows that's just being such a pain on these docks. I really like the way they reworked water with the naval arrow stats. Works really, really well. Outpost gonna get taken out here. RecoN's under a lot of pressure now in the base. MarineLord's looking to put the pressure on him now. We can see just can't do a lot. There's so many 5 camel archers now. They just absolutely shred through men-at-arms. They haven't been upgraded yet though. These guys need to be upgraded. But obviously MarineLord's still stuck in the feudal age. Cannot do that. But these guys still do really, really well up against age 3 men-at-arms. MarineLord has the blacksmith upgrades as well. Battering ram just making buildings pack up here. We do have springald emplacement through it on this outpost. Culturing now coming through for MarineLord. Gonna be following up RecoN. Needs to get the upgrade onto these camel archers as soon as he possibly can. Gonna be a really, really important upgrade because these guys, they kill everything that RecoN has. Horsemen, knights, and men-at-arms. So it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle for him. So RecoN might want to look to get into some archers possibly. But MarineLord's doing some scouting right now with his camel archer. And if he finds this could be absolutely huge for him. Only 1 outpost here. I can only garrison 5. Culture Wing still a minute away. And RecoN's still looking to put the pressure on. We see RecoN capturing sacred sites behind this as well. He's also got 2 relics in, which is nice. Also a 3rd one coming in as well somewhere. It looks like MarineLord is going to be capping at this sacred site. 2 more rams coming down, being built on top of each other right there. But we just see MarineLord so far ahead in economy right now. I mean, this second town center, or 3 town centers, really, really paying off with this fishing eco as well. RecoN, he had a really, really good start, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. MarineLord's about to be up. He's about to click up. Well, he has clicked up. He's about to reach the castle age. And then his camel archers are going to become really, really good. And it's going to be a real struggle for RecoN, I think, to hold against it. 3 rams now in as well. Demo ship on the side here as well. In case things get sticky, he can always pull his army back and keep the demo here on the crossing. There it is. MarineLord is now up. All 3 upgrades immediately queued up for the spearmen. Actually, that's not... Yeah, that's spearmen, archers, and camel riders. The 3 upgrades he really needs. And we see that he's just keeping the demo here. It means RecoN can't push this position. He has no ranged units to take care of it. He's still got quite a few cavalry. So able to pot and poke at these battering rams. Preservation of knowledge now comes through from MarineLord. First ram might get taken out here. Does indeed get taken out, and we actually see the Springled there, able to take out that explosive Dow. But we're a few seconds away from these upgrades coming in. 3, 2, 1. Fully upgraded army right there. And now this is where MarineLord can take the fight, and I think he's going to win this with a pretty convincing victory in this battle right here. Springled, not a big deal. Going to get focused down by MarineLord with these 4 spearmen. Going to have to do really, really well there. And this is a pretty convincing fight right here. Still got 4 camel riders left and majority of his archers. Spearmen have gone down though. Lots of men-at-arms. And you got to remember, RecoN had the more expensive army here. He's still got quite a few men-at-arms left. But look at this behind this. Crossbowman and a spearman coming through still for MarineLord. He should be able to hold this without a doubt. MarineLord going very heavy on the production here. We see light junk able to take out some of these villagers. Another engagement up here to the north. Crossbowman though. Nice mangonel shot. Unfortunately, didn't get anything due to MarineLord pulling off some good pullbacks. Two Springlords get dropped down from MarineLord. He knows how important it is to deal with the siege coming out from RecoN. All the villagers going to get cleaned up there. Ram looking to take out the outpost. And look at all those fishing ships. Wow, did they get hit by a mangonel or something? They all look very low on HP. But so many crossbowmen now out for MarineLord. Mangonel gets off a nice shot onto the spearman, but gets immediately taken out by those Springlords. We also have light junk here. Going to be able to be focused down by MarineLord Springlords. Bagler here as well. And there, RecoN's going to be losing his Springlord of his own. Crossbowman on the back line, able to do so well up against these men-at-arms. 2 light junks here for RecoN, able to help out a little bit. Needs to be focusing down this archer mass, though. That's where they can do most of their damage. As they're all clumped up into a ball, but no need. GG gets called. RecoN going to be tapping out. MarineLord takes game number 2, 2-0, match point. Welcome to what could be the final game between MarineLord and RecoN in this best of 5 grand finals of the Nomadic Clash. And have a look at the spawn we've got here. What a crazy water map we have. RecoN and MarineLord going to be fighting it out. RecoN on the English, MarineLord on the Abbasid dynasty, where a player is going to look to place their town centers. It's going to be right next to each other. RecoN's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing the B. He's doing the B. He's going to be placing his TC right here, and MarineLord, he knows he doesn't want this, because this is exactly how he lost to B yesterday, and he knows he does not want a repeat of this. So does in fact cancel the town center, and this means he's a little bit further behind than RecoN. You know, that's a lot of time that he's wasted right there. So 3 villagers here for MarineLord, 5 villagers here for RecoN. So it seems like MarineLord is over here on the wood line as well, with a couple villagers. And he seems like he's got 1 stuck over here, so he might be able to drop down a mill a little bit later on. But if he's got 3 over here, he's got 2 over here and 1 here. Where are the other 2? Oh, he's got another one here. Oh, he's built a dock over here. Interesting. And he's got another one stuck on the island. Okay, this should be a restart. Unless, yeah, he can build one here, though. That's the thing. I would count this as a restart, but MarineLord's going to be sticking to it, it seems. Boar Island does indeed have a villager here. Yeah, this fish will never get scouted. Poor villager stuck over here. Might be able to get a mill, maybe? I doubt it, though. I doubt it. Look at this poor. He's having a blast of a time over here by himself. But maybe we do see a transport ship coming out from MarineLord. He can look to pick up this villager. But he is, in fact, going to be going for a mill here instead. TC is now up for both players. RecoN is indeed one villager ahead. And now I will be flipping over the UI for you. So I do have to quickly change the scoreboard once again. There we go. But transport ship could be nice to pick up this villager, possibly. But I wonder if there'll be anything going on over here as well, because both of these players have 2 villagers on this little side island. MarineLord, though, might be under some pressure when RecoN has time, when the treaty ends, RecoN could look to push out with his villagers. That could be a problem for him. We see a dock down for him at the moment. 2 villagers there on the shoreline fish. Quite a few fishing ships already queued up. MarineLord still gathering wood here. RecoN not deciding to push with his villagers like we saw B did. We did see B after treaty ended and his town center was immediately next to MarineLord. He just pulled all of his villagers and started shooting the enemy villagers. But RecoN definitely has a good start so far. I mean, he's got his town center up earlier. He has less stuck villagers. He also has a good fishing eco here as well. So RecoN's looking pretty good so far. MarineLord, though, does have a nice little sneaky dock positioning over here. So we'll have to see. Another dock gets dropped down from MarineLord as well. So having those cheaper docks is really, really nice. So, and we do see actually that... Where did that bill go? Did he delete it? I think he may have deleted it. Yeah, no fishing or no transport ship is out. So, yeah, he must have just deleted it for the population room. But 2 docks are down for MarineLord. And we're going to have to see if RecoN will eventually spot that out. But lots of deep sea fish around here up for grabs, which is very, very nice. Not a lot of deep sea fish down here, though. RecoN, for the time being, looking towards that age up very soon. Gathering up that stone now. Only 30 gold away, sorry. MarineLord still going to be a little bit of a way away. Looking to move on to the gold now. Again, this is a great spawn for RecoN next to this gold. Really, really exposed down here for MarineLord. And if RecoN spots this out, honestly, you could pull 5 villagers and look to try and target these down. Council Hall going to be dropped down now. 5 villagers on that. MarineLord should be able to gather up enough gold before the first longbow comes out. I think he should be safe now. No villagers going to get pulled for RecoN. Another dock does get dropped down for RecoN on this, in between these 2 islands. Pretty nice spot. And another thing to notice, we've only got the 1 sacred site on this map. So honestly, RecoN could go for a sacred site victory here. It will say on their screen that there's only 1 sacred site. So honestly, it could be a play. Oh, GG's just gonna get called like that. MarineLord, he taps out. I don't think that's a restart. I don't think that is a restart. So I am 90% sure that is a score for RecoN right there, making it 2-1. Okay, so the score is 2-1 to MarineLord. So RecoN does get the point there. And for the YouTube viewers, we will call it there, and RecoN gets the win. Welcome, welcome to the 4th game in the grand finals of the Nomadic Clash. This is the best of 5 between MarineLord and RecoN. And have a look at this. 2 players going to be placing their town centers right next to each other. RecoN playing as the Rus, MarineLord playing as the Chinese. Another map full of water. MarineLord has 3 villagers over here. How did 3 villagers spawn over here? At least I can gather from this dock, and he will be able to get some deep sea fish. Not the worst for him. Does have a stuck villager over here as well. MarineLord getting extremely unlucky with these spawns. RecoN over here on the dock as well. Has 5 villagers building that TC. Whereas for MarineLord, only has the 4. Poor old MarineLord not getting lucky with these villager spawns. Seems like RecoN has one stuck as well though, so honestly it's pretty even because MarineLord's gathering the shoreline fish from here anyway, so not looking too bad whatsoever for MarineLord. This is going to be the real question though. How do the players feel about this? Deer for both players, but more on the side of MarineLord here. Both have access to gold. Gonna be killing that wolf there. We're a minute, 10 seconds away from treaty ending. So RecoN and MarineLord will need to move their villagers away very, very shortly. But looks like RecoN and MarineLord want to just gather as much wood as they can while they're here. And so they can, you know, get their fishing economy going. But honestly, MarineLord's probably quite happy that he's got a few villagers here gathering up food. Because that's quite an efficient food source right there. You know, it's better than sheep. So honestly, this isn't terrible whatsoever. But RecoN going to be moving out now to build a lumber camp on the side here. MarineLord, he's going to have to move over here for his wood line. House going to get dropped down for him. Town centers will start to fire on each other soon. We see both players do see each other. I'd assume at least. Yeah, he's got to have because of the scout. Sometimes the fog of war can be a little bit deceiving because it doesn't show exactly what your opponent sees. But there we go. Treaty has ended, and now the town centers are going to start to fire upon each other. Now MarineLord does have the little bullet that shoots as well. Now, luckily, this isn't like a game we saw yesterday with B, where the town center was immediately next to the town center. In this scenario, villagers can very much escape without being shot by the enemy town centers. We can see there the radius is quite far out. But lots of sheep being brought back here for RecoN. Going to be putting them underneath the town center, and that's all right because you can see that the radius doesn't reach as far as the sheep here, so going to be looking all right for the time being. No fishing yet from either of these players. MarineLord's managed to build a lumber camp here, so this village isn't completely useless. Finally, the first fishing ship coming through from RecoN. I'm sure we'll be having, yeah, there we go, coming through from both players now. So pretty even starts here. We're going to be coming up from RecoN here. Interesting positioning on that wall. Seems a little bit random. Honestly, that is very, very random. But decides to go for that. Now, will we be seeing any sort of Kremlin from RecoN? Because we saw it last time. So maybe we see it again. Maybe. We never know. Never know. Because maybe up here could be a nice place for a Kremlin. Like, you got the wood that you can go onto next. You'll be securing up the stone, the gold. It's possible. It's possible. My hopes are high for a Kremlin. Village going to get dropped down now for MarineLord. He's got the Imperial official out as well, supervising up that lumber camp. Going to be dropping off that gold as well. Going to be moving out onto the gold here as well. Lots of fishing out for both of the players right now. Nice spawn for the Roos. In the later stages of the game, it's going to be really, really nice for Roos because they can be everywhere on these deep sea fish. Outpost going to be dropped down on this large gold mine. RecoN going to be dropping a wooden fortress here on his wood line as well. He has a very nice gold vein here. And MarineLord, with his scout, he causes the board to go aggro. RecoN might be losing a couple villagers here if he's not careful. He needs to... Okay. He's good for the time being. Almost lost a couple villagers there. We're going to be calling in the ball once again. Oh, no. Oh, MarineLord just being such a pain there with this ball. Going to be doing a little bit of damage there. It's just outside of the radius. So RecoN's got pretty lucky here. But we just see trying to get as much damage off as he can. But MarineLord looking pretty good. He's got quite a lot of fishing eco out over here. Still got those 3 villagers on the shoreline fish, and they can always move over onto gold afterwards as well. They can fit a mining camp in here as well. So these villagers are going to be very, very handy. Golden Gate coming in from RecoN. Unfortunately, not going to be the Kremlin. Oh well, oh well. But Golden Gate definitely a good choice here. Barbican coming down for MarineLord as well. 5 villagers here on that landmark behind RecoN's woodline. And having a look at the woodlines, RecoN doesn't have anything really nearby that he can move to. This is probably his closest one because he's not going to be able to move out onto the left-hand side. So honestly, he's going to have to move out over to here, which could be a little bit of a problem for him. MarineLord needs to get down an outpost here so he can have a line of sight. He's still trying to get the boar in. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. Barbican now going to be completed. And we can see it can actually see over it. So if we take a look at MarineLord's perspective here, he can just see everything. He can see absolutely everything. That's some pretty crazy vision. And RecoN's going to be under some pressure here. And MarineLord's just one step ahead. One step ahead. The outpost already going up on this wood line. He's trying to focus down the scout. He needs to pull these villagers here. RecoN needs to pull these guys over, and he's going to be dropping down a wooden fortress immediately. 9 villagers on that wooden fortress. The question is, does it get up before this outpost gets constructed? Chinese have faster building outposts. Can he kill it in time and stick them inside the outpost? He needs to... I think he gets it up. He needs to make sure this outpost fires this villager. He needs to hop inside. RecoN. No, he doesn't. Oh, he could have stopped it. But didn't. That outpost is now up. Horsemen are out now as well for MarineLord. Barracks gets dropped down though. This is absolutely awful for RecoN right now. He had the opportunity to kill that villager, but didn't take the opportunity. More villagers going to be moving down to the south here, looking to get up that barracks. He needs to get some spearmen out, and 2 more horsemen coming in now. He's going to try and take out that outpost. The horsemen are here. It's very hard for those villagers to try and take it down. And now we've also got hand cannon slits coming through as well. Not looking too good for RecoN here. And this is match point. If RecoN loses this, MarineLord will be crowned the winner of the Nomadic Clash. More spearmen are in the queue, as well as the hardened upgrade. Horsemen trying to find kills on the villagers there. And RecoN just pulls in villagers here. But the outpost, it gets up. And villager hops inside of the outpost. Horsemen do as well. That's going to be a villager going down for RecoN if he's not careful. Manages to survive on, what's that, 3 HP. Barely getting away. More spearmen coming out now. I won't be surprised to see an archery range has been dropped down. And it has indeed. Archers should be coming out soon for MarineLord. Unless he looks going to Song Dynasty first and get out some Chukanu. And another outpost going down here. And now MarineLord brings the junk around. He makes it from over here and brings it around, and that's RecoN completely pushed off wood. What can he do? He needs to pull villagers and try and take down these outposts. Spearmen are able to take out those horsemen. Hand cannon slits has come in on this outpost, so RecoN's going to be losing quite a few villagers here. MarineLord so far ahead in eco right now. He needs to pull all the villagers here on all of the landmarks. Landmarks outposts, sorry. It's making me think of landmarks of the Barbican. But he's going to be taking down this outpost. Shouldn't be losing too many more villagers, especially with only the one horseman sitting inside. Still another villager goes down. RecoN still going to be finding it very tricky though, up against a war junk and just a junk here. Imperial Academy being dropped in the base of MarineLord now. And RecoN's safe up here for the time being. But I expect MarineLord to put a lot of pressure onto this area, because this is the only spot RecoN can get gold from. Can get wood from, sorry. But honestly, maybe if I'm RecoN, I'd look to get up a dock here and get a transport ship and try and just find somewhere else to get wood from. But it's seeming difficult for him for the time being. He's now put under a lot of pressure here. We see MarineLord going for a dock up here where his little villager was. And because of that, Junk is going to be able to put a lot of pressure on here. Luckily for RecoN, has a Lodger attack ship and a galley out. Abbey of the Trinity going to get dropped here for RecoN. Outpost coming up behind it, though. Lots of villagers going to be building this. Doesn't have anything to do with these archers, though. Another outpost going to be coming down. RecoN really wants to get to this castle age. I'd expect for it to be a men-at-arm play once again, but we're going to have to find out. And we see RecoN fighting underneath this dock as well. Demo ship is in the queue, though. Naval Aristocrats also coming in for RecoN. Not exactly sure as to where that is. It's got to be over here, right? It doesn't show that it is, but he's grabbing it somewhere. And we see RecoN. He's trying to age up. He's currently killing the horsemen with his villagers, which he can very happily do. Oh, it's not a naval Aristocrat, so it's just regular Aristocrats coming in on this wooden fortress. Going to be losing so many villagers here. 2 villagers going down. It's going to be even more. 3. 4. But the age up does come through. 4 villagers down, though. And MarineLord's just so far ahead economically. Warrior Monk in the queue now. And now RecoN. He can't return back to work over here. Let's have a look, see if MarineLord can still... Oh, he doesn't have vision anymore. He doesn't have the fishing ship over here. So if he moves the fishing ship back over here, the Barbican will be able to focus on these villagers. So it looks like MarineLord is going to keep on the pressure over here, but luckily for RecoN, he can gather his wood over here. Another barracks getting dropped down now for RecoN. Probably looking to go into some men-at-arms. And GG's just going to get called like that. MarineLord is the winner of the Nomadic Clash, taking it 3-1 in the grand finals. What a game. What a set. We had some crazy, crazy games in there. But MarineLord is going to be crowned your winner. If you did enjoy this, then please do feel free to leave a like and maybe leave a comment how you enjoyed this tournament. What sort of, give some feedback as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. So yeah, I'll catch you for YouTube folks in the next one.